Here we go. We are ready to start our next session. And first class is going to be called Transform Together, because really that's what we've been doing over the last, coming up to 10 years for some of us. Actually over 10 years. And we've been at this Zoom stuff almost 5 years now. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Like, wow. And look at us. We all look like at least 15 years younger. So tonight, I did send you some music. So if you want to start that music, we're going to start with a warm up, a nice traditional strength training. And I've got 2 sets, and then we're going to do them 4 times. You guys don't need to know all that. What you need to know is we're going to have some fun together, lifting weights and getting stronger.
Woohoo.
Okay?
Sounds great.
All right, let's just start with a little march. Woo. So the music I picked from Spotify are all strong women singers. So I hope you enjoy it. Take it up, and we're going to start side taps. So nice and slow. So nice and soft bend in those knees. And move those arms. Woo. Push. All right, we're going to go for 2 steps. And 2 steps back, start to move. Try and stay front facing so the ankles get that side to side lateral range. Woo. We're going to do 2 more. All right, take it back to singles. Now kick your hand behind, swing your arms, kick that toe behind. Push and up. Woo. 4 more. 2 more. 1 more each side. Turn it to a butt kick and a chest press. Open that chest. Push. Woo. So I got every muscle work for us today. Got our glutes and our quads, calves, hamstrings. 2 more. All right, take it up and twist. Push. And up. We've got biceps, triceps, shoulders, core. Woo. All right, take your arm across, pull the door open. Push up. Woo. All right, 2 more. Take it back to that march. Bring your arms up to the sky and then start to press them up. Push. And squeeze. And lift. 2 more. All right, take that front foot and pump your biceps. And then get into that calf. Push. Up. Push it up. Squeeze those biceps. 4 more. One more. And we're going to take the toe back, press back into your triceps. Push it back. One of the ladies I was traveling with says, "Oh, do you ever have some guns?" And I thought, please don't tell anybody I have guns when I'm traveling. 4 more. 2 and 1. Take it up, cross it over. So trying to get that back nice and long, posture nice and strong. Woo! 4 more. 2 more. All right, take it back to that march. March it out. All right, you're gonna march forward and top, march back. Ooh. 2 more. Woo. All right, we're gonna get ready to go. So we're gonna work about 50 seconds for exercise. First one you're gonna do, 1 dumbbell. We're gonna do a squat to an upright row to a shoulder press. All right, so pick the weight that you think is going to work best for you. Now, here we go. Take it down, up, and press. So when we bring it down, we're up, chest stays up. We come up, arm stays close to your body, wrist stays straight. You push up to your chest, to the sky, up. So we're not trying to throw anything. We're weight trainers, weight lifters. So we're going nice and strong and up and press. So we want a nice healthy shoulder. That's why that weight stays close to your body. And up, press. Woo. All right, one more squat. Up and row. Nice. All right, we're gonna go into a reverse lunge. So keep that weight in that same hand. So you're gonna come here, you're gonna take it to a reverse lunge. So opposite foot's gonna go back than the weight. And then we're gonna take it to a kickback. And here we go. So we reverse lunge, kick it back, bring it up, take it out, push. So it is a little lift of the arm right across. Try and keep that knee low, press it back and up. Little compound move. Woo. So working the quad, working the glute, working that beautiful tricep. Take it back, push it back and up. Woo. Back. Woo. Take it back and up. Take it down. One more. Woo. Nice. All right, keep the weight in that hand. You're gonna do a single leg deadlift, right? So that same foot's come back. We're gonna take it to the deadlift. You're gonna come up and curl. Here we go. Deadlift. So slow, guys. Slow, slow, slow. Let the body have the opportunity to go, what is she doing to me? And then we have the opportunity to say, I'm strengthening my hamstring and my knee stabilizer and my bicep. Whew. Lift it up. When you come back up for that bicep curl, squeeze it, pump that. Push it back. And up. Woo, couple more. Are you breathing?
Yeah.
Woo, one more. And up. Nice. All right, keeping one dumbbell. We're gonna bring it up. Feet are gonna be underneath your thing, elbows in. You're gonna go to a calf raise to a tricep extension. All right, here we go. Lift it up and drop it down. Up and down. So you wanna take the dumbbell as low as you can get. Elbow points towards the ceiling. Up onto your calf muscle, onto the balls of your feet. Engage those calf muscles. Woo. And lift. And push. Woo. This way is better. I can see your beautiful faces. And up. A few more. Down and up. Lift and drop. All the way. One more. Lift and down. Nice. We're going to do that single leg deadlift. So the other leg and the other arm. All right. So the opposite leg comes out. Roll the shoulders back and down. Tummy tight. Keep the dumbbells super close to your body. Here we go. Kick it back. All the way up into a little hammer curl. So you supinate the dumbbell, which means wrist faces your thigh for the deadlift. Then you twist to come up to the hammer curl. Push it back. And at the very bottom, when you're down into that single leg deadlift, hold it there for a count of 1. Whew. Give that hamstring the time to go, Hello, I'm getting stronger. Whew. And down we go. And bring it up. Take it down. And all the way up. And there we have it. All right, sumo squat. So 2 dumbbells now. We're gonna do a sumo squat with an upright row. So the sumo squat, wide, wide, wide. We squat down, weight stay close, come up, elbows come up to the sky, down. Dumbbells stop at your chest, elbows to the sky, and up. Head and neck stay up. Those glutes are pushed back and up. So working the inner and outer thighs in that sumo squat and the glutes. Whew. And then our shoulders. Keep going. My mic wants to attach to my dumbbells. Couple more. Nice and strong. And up. Lift. One more. Woo. All right, back to 1 dumbbell. We're going to do an off stance. No, we're not. 2 dumbbells. We're going to do an off stance squat. So 1 foot in front, 1 foot slightly behind. Heel up. Heels are up. We're going to squat down. You're going to come up and you're going to row. Squat, come up and row. So when we row, those elbows go backwards. Right? Arms are by the side of your body. Bring it up and down. Both knees bend. So squat, squat, squat down and up. Take it up. All the way up. Woo. Couple more. Up. 1 more. Whew. All right, last exercise, 1 dumbbell. Nice big heavy one. We're gonna hold it up overhead and we're gonna simply march to engage the core. But I say simply, we wanna make sure our posture's stacked nice and high and those knees get up to your chest. Take it up, push, and up. Whew. Get through this one. Nice and strong, nice and control. We'll get our little water break. Left and up. Woo. And push. And up. Squeeze. And lift. So shout out to Shelly, who's in Kenya on a safari.
Wow.
Amazing, eh?
Another trip of a lifetime.
She's got lots of pictures. She's had the bracelet. She just has to find them. Woo. There we go. How's that feel? The room goes silent. All right, grab some water. We're going to take it from the top. So we're going to do that squat and upright row and press with the arm on the other side. Reverse lunge, other side. Denise is with her bracelet, and Denise is in Mexico for a month learning Spanish.
So that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, let's grab our weight. And here we go. So we're going to squat, row, twist, and press. So I can't say it enough. Keep the weight close to your body. You're dragging it up with your shoulder muscles and then pressing into a nice big shoulder press. Bring it down. Press, pump, lift, and down. Take it up. Woo. And lift. Press it. Woo. So I do see a lot of people when I'm in the gym lift it up. Like, I don't know how they're doing it, but it's way out here. But we want to make sure it's close twist and switch. So take our time. Up and out. Nice. Keep that dumbbell in that hand. We're going to go to the reverse lunge to the kickback. So opposite leg, opposite knees going down, then we kick it back. All right, here we go. So press that down, kick it back, and up, and lift. So the whole arm stays straight as opposed to the bend that we do on the traditional kickbacks. Lift, and up. Woo. Few hundred more. Woo. Press and lift. Woo. Push it back. 3 more maybe. Up. 1 more. Press it back. Woo. Okay. Keep that leg, keep that arm there. Single leg deadlift with that bicep curl. Okay. Doesn't matter which leg you want to start with, because we're going to do both, but I would rather you keep your hand, the dumbbell in that same hand, and kick the opposite foot back. Hang out at the bottom. Go on up. Give me that curl. Push it back. And squeeze that beautiful bicep. Woo. And up. And squeeze. Breathe with control. Nice and smooth. Keep the dumbbell nice and close to your body. Protects your lower back. We want the emphasis on the hamstring. Whew. 1 more. Hold it at the bottom, hold it at the bottom, hold it at the bottom. Come on up and curl. All right. Calf raises with that tricep extension. Bring that baby behind. Elbows to your ears. Keep it nice and close. We don't want to splay it out. Nice and low. Feet stacked underneath your hips. We lift it up and we drop. Lift and lower. Bring it up and down. Woo. Lift. Now are you getting it? Full range here. Down, 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 and up. And lift. Right up on the balls of your feet. Love those calves. Up and down. Lift. Push. And up. Woo. 1 more. Up and down. All right, we're going to transfer the dumbbell to the other arm. Do the single leg deadlift with that bicep curl, the hammer curl. Opposite side. All right, shoulders are back and down. Engage your whole abs, right? Not just belly button to the spine. Here we go. Take it back. Bring it up, little squeeze. Drag it down. And squeeze. Take it up. And down. Squeeze it up. Bring it down. And up. Woo. And down. Squeeze a few more. All the way. Don't neglect that bicep, right? Give it a squeeze. All right, sumo squats with the upright row. Time for me to lose my microphone again. So sumo squats, wide, right? Wide, wide, wide. Roll your shoulders back and down and keep your chest up when you squat. Here we go. Squat down, head up, chest up. Elbows up. Woo. And elbows up. Yes. More shoulders. And up. Squeeze it. Speaking of squeezing Louisen, she's back with us, however, not available tonight. They're on the last hurdle to move into their house for April. So she's busy. Woo, road trip coming up, guys.
Absolutely.
Take it up. One more. Woo. All right, we're going to the off stance squat. So I had my left foot back, or sorry, right foot back. I'm gonna have my left foot back. The heel stays up. We squat, and as we come up, we row. And when we row, you're squeezing those back muscles. All right, here we go. Both knees bend. Head stays up. We row, squeeze, and down. So with this standing row, we work the back, but we're also like a shoulder shrug, right? So we're working the shoulders, back, quads, and glutes. Woo. Squeeze it up. Drop it down. And up. Woo, up you go. And lift. Take it down. All the way up. And down. One more. Woo. All right. One dumbbell. Can you go heavier for those overhead marches? Shoulders are down. Their arms are above your head and they're straight, but you're not locked. Okay, so soft. And here we go. Let's march. And up. Lift. And up. So we do want to keep our biceps, arms in line right over your shoulder, not out here, not back there. Woo. And lift. Woo. Lift it up. Work that back, work that core, deep into our core muscles. Woo. Yes, you got it. And lift. Two more. Up and down. Wonderful. Grab some water and we're going to get ready for our next set. So staying with that theme. So we're going to have all the muscles worked. We're going to do some wide arm bicep curls. So we're going to bring it in and then lift it up, bring it in, and then we're going to do an alternating shoulder press with the pivot. We're going to do true kickbacks. We're going to hang out here, kick it back, and kick it back. And then a few other things. Sound good?
Great.
Yeah. All right. So the wide arm bicep curls, we really want to make sure our elbows stay right here. We take it up, we take it away. Elbows back in. Squeeze it up, take it away, squeeze it in, and up. Squeeze and lift. So engage those biceps. If we go super fast, nothing's going to happen to those beautiful muscles. We got to keep them under tension. Whew. And keep that form. Take it up. Squeeze. And up. Keep going. Whew. Keep those elbows bent by your body, right? And up. All right, that's enough of that. Break time. All right, one dumbbell. We're going to do an alternating shoulder press. So weight's going to start up at the shoulder. We're going to pivot and take it away, bring it back. Pivot, and you're reaching across your body and then lifting it right up to your ceiling. Lift and up. Push and back. Lift it up. And up. Ooh. Reach and down. Take it up and bring it in. Yes. and push. Woo. Are you
Wow.
feeling your shoulders? Are they alive? Did they find you? And up. Woo. And left. One last one. Woo.
Oh,
I love those sounds. All right, 2 dumbbells. We're going to do a kickback. So let's feet underneath your hips. Hinge forward. Engage your belly button and engage your back. Then row up. We're going to stay right here. Shoulders are down your back. We kick it back. We bring it in. Kick and in. So think about your triceps, right? Those muscles, back of the arm. Whew. And up. And lift. Lift and hold it for a count. Let's hold it here. 1 and 2. Bring it in. Nice. Hold it. 1 and 2. Oh, yes. Big difference. 1 and 2. Can't use momentum when you got to hold it up. Whew. And up. Couple more. Hold it. And in. Last one. Push it up. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And bring it in. All right. Go a little heavier. We're going to do some rows. So we're going to do a left, right, and a double row. So bent over row. So come right down. Let the arms fall from your shoulders. And here we go. Left up, right, both arms, squeeze. Left, right, and double, left. So the arm stays super close to your rib cage, but not tightly close, not rigid. Woo. Woo. I don't know who's listening to the music set, but it's Madonna like a virgin, and I just want to dance instead of do weights. Woo! Up and down. Woo! The only problem with dancing is I'm not engaging, thinking about my muscles. Woo! One more double. Squeeze. Up. Nice. All right. We're going down to the ground. Come on down. Bring your weights close. Stack your feet, stack your hips. Light weight. You're going to lift it up in line with your shoulder. Bring it back down. Lift it up and bring it down. Lift it up and bring it down. All the way up and down. Woo. So we're lifting with our shoulders, right? Not your finger flexors. So don't hold the dumbbell too tight that you're strangling it. And up. And you do want to make that stop right in line with your shoulder. Take it up. Woo. One more. All right, we're flipping over onto our back, 2 heavy dumbbells. We're going to do a neutral grip chest press. So neutral grip means our hands, wrists face one another. Wrist straight up, we bring it down, back of the hand kisses the ground, we lift it straight up. Now do a little pelvic tilt so your lower back is tucked into the floor. Lift it up. Woo. And up. Press it down. Push it up. Down we go. And up. All the way. Press. And down. Woo. Few more. Let's do one more. And down we go. All right, I'm going to switch to lighter weights. We're going to do a pec fly with a bridge. So let's set that up. Feet flat on the ground, knees bent. You're coming up into your bridge. Arms back up into that neutral. We're going to move the arms away Back of the arms can kiss the ground, but your wrists and forearms stay up. Hold it there. Press into your heels, squeeze your glutes. Bring the arms back up. And then leave the hips up. Bring the arms down, hold it, hold it, hold it. Squeeze it back up. Bring it down. Squeeze it up and bring it down. So we're working the pec muscle here. We want to keep it a little bit under resistance at the bottom. Bring it back up. Take it down and squeeze it up. Down we go. Last one. And bring it up. Woo! Bring it down. All right, last one is going to be a double dead bug. Knees are going to be stacked over top of your fists, over top of your hips. Feet flexed. Engage your feet. Really engage your feet because you're a dead bug. Both arms up, and we're going to take it out. Both arms back, both legs out. Arms come back in line with your chest. Knees come back in line with your hips. Take it out and down. So at the bottom, you're extending through your feet, extending your arms, bringing them up. Press it back, 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 and bring it in. Take it out and bring it in. Push and out. Breathe. Think about all the beautiful work you're doing here for your spine and your deep core muscles. But that spine is what we want healthy. Whew. One more. Press it out. Bring it in. Woo-hoo. How we doing?
Good.
Good? Hate to tell you, but you got to get up. I know. We're going to do that set again. So the wide arm bicep curls is where we're starting. Wide arm bicep curls, and then we're going to do the alternating pivot shoulder press. Grab some water. Now I give us 45 seconds between, but I don't want you dehydrated. Anytime you need to stop, grab water. All right, elbows in, or bump them. We take it up and away. Whew. Pump. Lift up. Keep those elbows bent. You're not straightening your arms. Take it up. And out. Yes, straight up. Whew. I tell you, it sure was nice coming home to daylight savings time, though. That makes a difference, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Whew. And up. Squeeze. And away. One more of each. Up. And last up. Whew. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do that dumbbell alternate shoulder press. So the weight starts right on the shoulders. And we're going to pivot and reach. Bring it in. Reach. So it's going across your body and then up to your ceiling. Lifting and push. Whew. That twist engages more of the back of the shoulder blades and our traps. That's why we're twisting and pushing away. Whew. Take it up, bring it back. Whew. Now listen to your body. Are you going too heavy? Are you going too light? Right? Push. Two more. Up and across. One more. Breath. Woo. Beautiful. All right, we're going to do those kickbacks. So 2 dumbbells. Hinge over, feet underneath your shoulders. So hinge over and then suck that belly button in and really make a strong, strong back. And then roll the arms up. We're going to keep those elbows right there in place. You kick back, you bring it in. Now we got to kick back and hold. Bring it in. Hold it for 1 and 2. Bring it in. Squeeze those triceps. Lift it up. Push. Now really be cognizant that as we're doing these, your arms aren't flaring out, out, out. You want them straight back. They'll come back a little bit because your biceps are so big, they need room to go past your ribs. But the biggest thing is we don't want the shoulders coming back up. So keep those shoulder blades down. Push it up. 1 more. Woo. Nice. All right. 2 heavier weights. We're going to do that bent over row. So right bent over, left, right, double. Okay. Here we go. Down we go. And squeeze. Left and drop. Right. Double squeeze. So again, that arms stay close to the side of your body, and you're really thinking about squeezing your shoulder blades together. And up. Push. Bottom of the dumbbell comes towards your hip. Push. And squeeze. Left. And lower. And squeeze. Woo. 1 more each side. Left. Right. And double it up. Woo. Right down to the ground. Doing that side lying shoulder raise. So feet stacked, hips stacked. And soft grip on the weight, controlled weight. We lift it up. We bring it down. Lift. So you're not just dropping it, you're fighting it down. You're lifting it up. Bringing it down slow. Like somebody's pushing against you and above you. Ooh, and up. And take it down. All the way up. And bring it down. Lift it up. And bring it down. Slow and controlled. Up. And down. 2 more. Lift. And lower. Last one. Nice and controlled all the way through. Don't get sloppy. And down. Beautiful. All right, roll back onto your back, feet bent, knees bent, or feet bent. Bend your knees. Close grip, chest press. So 2 dumbbells, neutral grip all the way up. We lower and down. So your triceps, the back of the arms are somewhat kissing the earth. Keeping your arms nice and controlled by the side of your body. But both dumbbells come up so that your wrists are kind of, your hands, sorry, are at that perky part of your chest, right at your breasts. Working the inner pec muscles here, those upper chest. Lift it up and bring it down. Couple more. Down we go. And up 2 more. 2 and lift. Down and up. Beautiful. All right. We're going up to the bridge to the pec fly. We're going to hold those pec flies. This time we're going to do a little bit of pulsing because I know Laura Bradshaw missed all my pulses. All right. So press into your feet, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your hips, press right up. Arms up, take it down and pulse for 3, 2, 1. Bring it back up. Take it down. Pulse away, 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 and up. Bring it down. Now pulse up, 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 and squeeze. Bring it down. Pulse down, 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 and up. Don't let those glutes drop. Pulse up. 3, 2, 1, and up. Take it down. Pulse down, 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 and up. 4 singles. Down and up. down, and up. 2 more, and up, down, and up. Beautiful. Drop those glutes. Last exercise before we get a beautiful stretch. We are doing our weighted double dead bugs. So knees stacked over your hips, feet flexed like you're pushing at something. Arms are up, core is engaged, and we take it out nice and long. Bring both back up. Push it back. Bring it back up. Take it back. And in. Back. And in. Reach through. Nice and strong. Whew. And reach. 67. Whew. 66. All right. 4. Take it out and bring it in. Beautiful. Get rid of your dumbbells. Give yourself lots of room so that you can bring your arms out into a T and the whole bit. All right. Let's bring our knees into our chest and give yourself a little hug. So really hug those knees in. And when we're hugging the knees in, we're either grabbing behind the thighs or down by your shins, not your knees. Hug it in, hug it in, hug it in. Take the left leg down. Right leg comes to the sky. You walk your hands up your knees, walk your hands up your legs. Point your toes towards your forehead. And then see if you can pull that leg a little closer. But you do have a small, small bend in that hamstring. Ooh. All right, reach up with your outside hand, grab the soles of your foot, and then put a big bend into that knee and bring that knee down to your armpit. So kind of like a half happy baby. And breathe. Whew. Couple more breaths. And now we're going to slide that knee. We're going to take that knee, cross it over our opposite knee. So we're going to bring both knees together. Bring your arms out into a T. Wiggle those beautiful shoulder blades into the ground. Let the foot soften that's on top of your knee. Now leaving it there, I want you to make some ankle circles. So circle a few one way. Circle a few the other way. And then take a nice big inhale. And we'll drop both knees over the side. If it feels good, take your gaze to look over towards your opposite fingers. And then let everything just kind of soften and melt. No rush, no worry. Just a nice little stretch for our spine. One more breath. And then we're going to bring the knees back up. We're going to keep that top foot. We're going to bring that ankle on across that top knee. Use your hand to push the knee away and then reach between to make a little figure 4 glute stretch. Ooh. Need those glutes. We did a few squats, nothing crazy, but certainly gave them a little bit of love and attention. All right, we're going to untangle out of that. Once again, bring both knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice big hug. Right foot comes down. Left foot comes up towards your ceiling. Walk your hands up your feet. Point your toes towards your forehead. And then see if you can use your hands to leverage your leg closer towards your body, keeping your tailbone down. Hello, hamstring. Ooh. All right, we're going to take that outer arm, grab the sole of the foot, put a big bend into your knee, bring that knee down towards your shoulder, down towards your armpit, and say hello to your quads. Couple more breaths here. And then we're going to take that knee, cross it over our opposite knee. Bring your arms out to a T with your palms up. Soften that ankle, like force that ankle to soften, and then make some circles. A few one way, a few the other. And take a nice big inhale. We're going to drop both knees over to the right. See if you can keep your shoulders anchored to the ground. And take your gaze to look over your left fingertips and let everything soften again. A few more breaths. And then using your core strength, bring yourself back up, but slide that leg across so the ankle comes to rest on the right foot. Use your left hand to create a little bit of space in your hip flexor, and then reach between to make the number 4. Hug that glute in, hug that glute in. All right, take both legs nice and long. Put the feet on the ground, point your toes, bring your arms overhead, back the hands, kiss the earth, give yourself a giant, 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 giant stretch. And then a do it again, a big, 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 big stretch. And then bring your knees under in towards your chest and rock yourself up. And whatever way is comfortable for you, whether you want to come onto your, stand onto your knees or sit down onto your heels. I just want to give us a little bit of an upper body stretch here. So let's bring our arms out to the side. Soften through those shoulders. Take one arm across, a little hug. I feel that stretch across those shoulders. I snuck in lots of shoulders tonight. We did upright rows. We did, what else? The squat and press, the pivots and squats. Those side lying lateral raises, awesome for our shoulders, our arms. Little tricep stretch. All right, let's bring our arms back out. Take the opposite arm, drape it across, hug it in. Stretching is so, 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 so vital. Little stretch program in the morning. I'm sure there's lots and lots on the YouTube channel where we even just know intuitively how to stretch. So before we get like hitting the ground running, give a little bit of love to your body. All right, both hands are going to come down into a tabletop position. And then I want you to just flap the back of your feet, or the tops of your feet. Flap those feet. And then curl them. Press yourself up into a downward facing dog. But let's just do this down dog with some intention here. So roll your shoulders, point your elbows towards the front of the room, and then hinge back and really press your chest towards your thighs. Think about your tailbone going up towards the sky. And then bend one knee, straighten the other leg. We did a little bit of calf raises. So give them a little stretch. Go to the other side. So bend the opposite knee, straighten that front leg. And go side to side. Feel that engagement. One more. And then we'll go back to that down dog. Really press your chest towards your thighs. Now walk your hands to your feet with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring your nose towards your knee. Soften through your knees. Bring your right hand underneath the center of your butt, under your nose. Take your left hand up towards the sky. Give it a nice stretch for your spine again and your core. And then we'll bring that hand down. Left hand comes under the nose. Right hand bows and arrows up towards the sky. Nice. Bring it back down. We're going to roll up slowly. Drag your hands along your body, along your shins, past your knees, up to your thighs. And standing all the way to the top. Bring your hands onto your shoulders and roll a couple of times backwards. Roll a couple of times forward. And then lastly, let's bring our arms out and then bring them behind you. Interlace your fingers and then press down and open your chest. Take your gaze up towards the ceiling. Throw a little smile on your face because you treated your body so well. And it's going to give us it back tenfold. Great workout, everybody. Great workout. Woo. I'm trying to find, where's my thing? Lord.